This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and review. What I'm looking at today is 2020's Mark of the Devil, and this movie shows that H.P. Lovecraft is perhaps one of the most difficult writers to film, though it's not quite for the reason that you may suspect, namely that his writing is so hard to put on screen. That's not the case at all. Let's look at Mark of the Devil, for instance. It actually opens with a quote from Robert Bloch's Strange Eons, which is promising because it's a great story within the Cthulhu mythos. Now, the thing is, Mark of the Devil is not a Lovecraft movie. It has little hints of Lovecraft, I should say less hints than mentions of Lovecraft. The movie opens on a priest doing an exorcism of a child. Promising opening, by the way. And when the exorcism is complete, the priest literally, and it's borderline funny. The scene is so out of character with the way you traditionally see priests depicted in movies. It's almost hilarious. But in any case, the priest essentially takes the body of the exorcised child, dumps it into a gully, and drives off. It's the weirdest thing, and as I said, so anti-priest. It's almost like a mob hit. In any case, the movie flashes forward to the present, or what I assume to be a present. There are no years given, but it feels more modern, and there's cell phones and the internet and so on. And there are a bunch of friends who are looking at this book that one of their mothers has, which is clearly meant to be Necronomicon adjacent, that tells about the daughter of Cthulhu. Now, for anyone who's not aware, Cthulhu is one of the elder gods of H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos. Cthulhu doesn't have a sister or a daughter. But in any case, we come to learn that the boy who was dumped in the ravine by the priest is not dead. And not only isn't he dead, he kind of works for the church as kind of a soul eater, in the sense that the soul eater, I should explain, is this idea within, I want to say Christianity, though I'm not 100% sure of that. Though I know it's a concept that revolves around a person who eats the sins of others. And so this character is an exorcist, and he eats the sins of other people. At least that's what it appears like at first. Though we later learn that this person is actually possessed by one of the deities within the Cthulhu mythos. And there's so many, Yog-Sothoth, Nyarlathotep, there are plenty of other deities. And so the girl and her friends who I mentioned earlier, become possessed by Cthulhu, which is the daughter of Cthulhu. And this formerly possessed person who now works with a priest is possessed of another deity from the Cthulhu mythos. And essentially, he's capturing these other deities. And so, as I said, it's only lightly using Lovecraft's mythos. It doesn't feel like a Lovecraft movie, because it's not. It's more just of a possession movie, frankly. And in fact, you could remove all traces of H.P. Lovecraft from this movie, and it wouldn't make much of a difference. It's really not all that relevant. Though it bothers me that they did use Lovecraft's name at all, because Lovecraft is awesome, and I really want to see a good Lovecraft movie. The best I've seen thus far is John Carpenter's The Thing, which is not technically a Lovecraft movie, but it evokes all the feelings and the atmosphere that Lovecraft should evoke. Color Out of Space, the most recent film by Richard Stanley, is not bad. Not the greatest Lovecraft movie, but it's an interesting movie, and it's certainly watchable, which I've reviewed here. So, Mark of the Devil, a very accurate title, by the way, because this movie has virtually nothing to do with H.P. Lovecraft other than, as I said earlier, little touches, is not a bad movie. It's got some interesting effects, and it actually plays oddly like Marvel Comics' The Son of Satan, particularly the look of this formerly possessed person. Though it's not great, it's not great, but it's not terrible either. It's actually quite watchable and it's interesting. Though what unfortunately is typically the case, I just wish to have an H.P. Lovecraft movie that actually faithfully interprets the universe that Lovecraft directed. I honestly don't think that's too much to ask for, but I can't seem to get it. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and review. Please be safe, self-isolate if you can, because if you just go out there like a lot of stupid people are doing and mingle, you have the chance to spread this to other people. And the thing is, unlike what news reports may be telling you, this is not something that's restricted to just older people. Not that that would make it any better. But younger people can get this as well, and younger people are dying. So please be careful. This is Brian with ScreenFiles.com and review. Peace.